In this episode of Music Geology, we unearth the Foo Fighters' perfect use of a delay effect.
Music Geology?
Wait a minute, what's that? That's where we dig deep into rock and beyond to find sonic gems lasting only a few seconds, but just long enough to give us goosebumps. Alright, now let's go back to 2002. To Studio 606 in Alexandria, Virginia, where we will find the Foo Fighters, including Dave Grohl, Nate Mendel, Chris Shiflett, and the late Taylor Hawkins. They were there working on what would eventually become the Foo Fighters' fourth studio album, One by One, but it was evident early on it was going to be a long and rough ride to get to the final LP. The band just wasn't having much luck crafting their songs, and no one was genuinely happy with the initial tracks, so they ended up spending a lot of extra time and money rewriting and re-recording in multiple studios in California. The time spent out west resulted in what Taylor Hawkins described as million-dollar demos. So Dave Grohl and Taylor Hawkins ended up deciding to spend a little bit more time reworking the songs and writing some new ones. And it's actually one of these new ones that we are spotlighting in this episode as a great example of how to use the delay effect on vocals. For those that are not musicians, delay is a type of audio processing that provides essentially an echo effect. The processor will delay playing that echo of the original audio signal by a predetermined amount of time. That could be as short as a fraction of a second, or as long as a few seconds. And as with many audio effects, some amateur musicians as well as a few professionals tend to overuse them or try to make use of them without having any reason other than to simply pile it on. For us, it's somewhat refreshing when a hit song features the use of an effect to fulfill a very specific conceptualized purpose. Now back to the Foo Fighters. The song we're excited about can be found as track number 4 on their One by One album. It's called Times Like These. Dave Grohl brilliantly incorporates the delayed effect on just one single syllable word to help build the verses. This word is simply I. But the delayed effect of I, repeated only once, is what provides the necessary piece to complete the melodic and rhythmic puzzle of the start of each verse. The seemingly simplest of ideas are often the most brilliant ones, and using this effect to be an essential building block of the verse is awesome enough on its own, but using it without abusing it makes it even better. So let's listen to how the delay fills an intentionally created void that then completes the full hook of the melody. Man, this makes one want to sing just the word I, because that's as cool as it gets. One more time. So this is what we think, but what's your opinion? If you have a comment, we'd like to hear from you. And if you have any suggestions about other sonic gems, let us know right here on Music Geology.